off that. Go. Don't sit on that. You can go sit over there. But you cannot sit on my new pillow. I want some food before I live stream. I should not have got a butter knife to cut rolls. That's just wrong. Don't look at me like that. You cannot have any of this. Don't even look in its direction. It's my food. No. It's not for you. Doggos cannot have honey cinnamon butter. And bread. Mostly honey cinnamon butter. It's my butter. It's my butter. No. I should have got some water. Oh well. Shit. Okay, so apparently I was already live. Oh well. One, I just spent 2 hours out and about driving before this. I went to PetSmart looking for a new filter cartridge for my 2-gallon tank. They were sold out of the size I needed. So then I went to Petco. They just didn't have the brand either. They only had the really large ones, and they didn't have Top Fin brand. So you can't use an Aquarion, I think that's how it's pronounced, Aquarion brand filter with a Top Fin brand filter. I cannot use an Aquarion brand filter cartridge with a Top Fin brand filter because it's just not gonna fit. So I'm gonna go back in a couple days. I'll go back Wednesday before I go to work and look. If they still don't have it, I'll go back on Saturday after work because I only have a morning shift Saturday for some reason rather than a double or closing. I just work morning shift and I don't know why. Oh well. I'm not gonna complain. Actually, I am gonna complain. I want more hours. Give me more hours. I wish the bread was still warm. It's not. It's room temperature. I want it to be hot. When I got out of Petco, I sat in the parking lot, placing my online order so I can pick up food. Then I went to the gas station. Then I went to go pick up my food. So the amount of money I spent today, let's see. I spent $30 at PetSmart and Petco combined. That's combined, so I spent $30 at pet stores. And I think it was $37 for gas. She spent. Wait. You know what? I was gonna say, I spent less than $100 today. How much was my food? I think it was $7. But then I spent $5 because of my discount. But I spent $5. Okay, so it was still less than $100 for my food. And everything else I bought at the pet store. Okay, I'm not gonna eat all 4 of these rolls. I'll put the butter in with rolls. Where'd the other one go? The knife will go in there because I don't need it. Oh, my potatoes. Okay. So, I spent less than $100 today. I'm proud of myself. So, another thing. My bumblebee platy died. I'm now down to 2 platies, 4 guppies, swordtail, and an algae eater. That's 8 fish in that tank. While I was at the pet store, I was looking for other fish that I could possibly add to the tank. But I think instead of adding another one, I will wait until my 2 baby betas are big enough to go back into the 10-gallon. I had moved them from the 10 to the 2. My 2-gallon is currently overstocked with 3 fish. Because I divided it off. My male beta's on one side. My adult male beta is on one side. My 2 baby females are on the other side. Once the 2 babies are big enough, I will put them back in the 10-gallon and hope to God that my that one guppy I have, does not pick on them. For some reason, he is picking on all the fish in the tank. But because of how small the baby betas were when they were previously in the tank, I was afraid he might kill them. Kill them. So I was gonna just divide the 10-gallon and just keep them all in there, but the divider I bought was too small. It said it fits most 10-gallon tanks. And I did not want to spend an extra couple of dollars to buy the larger one, so I just bought that one. It did not fit either way into the tank. It was just too small. So I cut it down a bit and put it into my 2-gallon. So yeah, that's fun. Once they are big enough, they will go back into the 10-gallon. And hopefully that one guppy does not decide to pit on them. I'm not going to put them in when they're fully grown. They will be in the tank when they're fully grown, but I'm not going to move them once they're fully grown. Because they're going to have to get out of the 2-gallon by the time they are fully grown. They will not be able to be in that 10-gallon, the 2-gallon for much longer. I'm just waiting. One of them is almost the size of a guppy, while the other one's a little smaller. I'm just waiting for both of them to be large enough, because I don't want to move one at a time. I want to move them both at the same time, because they're both betas, and if I keep the 2 female betas together from the time I bring them home, then hopefully they'll know not to fight each other. They will establish a hierarchy. I pronounced that wrong. And there goes the guppy attacking one of my platies. I now only have 2 platies. I think I already said this shit. While I was in the Petco parking lot, after I made my online order, I went to check the weather because I was cold and I wanted to know how cold it was outside. It's in the 50s. It's cold and windy and rainy. What the fuck? I then decided, hey, it seems a little windier than usual. Like, it usually gets really windy around here when we get thunderstorms. And I was like, are we gonna get a thunderstorm? No, we are not getting a thunderstorm. We are just being brushed by the hurricane. Yeah, the Category 2 hurricane is off our coast. It's quite a few miles off the coast, and we're just getting part of it. It's not hitting us directly. What we are getting right now is part of the hurricane, apparently. As it's supposed to reach Canada late today or tomorrow. Late today into tomorrow morning. So if it's gonna reach Canada, then it most definitely is skimming Maine right now. My nose. So the plan was to go on a little trip today to Old Orchard Beach. As you can imagine, due to weather, it was canceled. And I had asked for this weekend off from work, and one of my coworkers has asked me to pick up the shift. He asked me the other day, and I was like, oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna be in town. So I had to make sure I did not run into him today. So I can stick to my I am not in town story. Hopefully no one tells him. If I just stay away from there till tomorrow afternoon, I'll be good. Because I said I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. I am hungry now. I'm gonna eat some potatoes. Are these still hot? Yes. Let's see, this will have brown gravy. Oh, my gravy is jellified. I let it sit for too long. Just don't fall out of this little bowl because I'm sitting in bed eating. So, something else I wanted to mention that I thought about yesterday when walking Chile was that a long time ago I had made an original species. Although I don't think it really truly is an original species, but I had made up everything for it, and it was like, I was so proud of it. I called it a butterbee. It was a butterfly and a honeybee hybrid, and I made sure to note the differences between male and female. I think the males had blue wings while the females had green wings, or vice versa. It was one or the other. I don't quite remember it. But yeah, that was a mouth of sour cream. I just ate a mouthful of sour cream. I am making a mess of my potatoes. Actually, it's just this toppings going onto my potatoes that I'm making a mess of. I love it. I don't know if I still have the drawn I made for it. I made it back when I was like 7, maybe. And that was a mouthful of butter. That was not okay. And one thing I remember writing down about their description is that they could fly up to 40 miles an hour. But they were basically a butterfly colored like a bee. I just called them butter bees. Or bee fly, whichever one you prefer. But yeah, they really weren't that creative. But when I think about it, that was the first character I ever created. If I was to draw it again, it would probably be like 10 times better than when I first drew it, which was just this with stripes on its body. An antenna. It had an antenna. Antennae. Antennas? Don't question me. Don't judge me. There you go. Up the butterbee. They weren't the most creative thing I've ever came up with. That's what might have sparked my interest in drawing. Might have. I've only had one original species since then. That's the third species. I don't give a fuck about Facebook. I guess I technically designed catbird species, but there's a lot of catbird hybrids out there, and I don't know if it would technically qualify as a species. So yeah, fun. I wonder how someone would go about making a fish first. Maybe why there's no fish hybrids. They've got dolphin hybrids, shark hybrids, and by that I mean they're mostly like cats and dogs with shark tail, fins, dolphin tail, that kind of shit. I don't qualify to be monetized, so I curse in my videos. I can get away with it. YouTube doesn't give a crap. Let me rephrase that. YouTube doesn't give a shit. So they're not making money off of my videos. I'm not making money off of my videos. No one's making money off of my videos. I should just hate it when you get a mouthful of butter instead of a mouthful of mashed potato. I'm making a new AMV. 16 frames a second. Wow, look at me. Instead of 14, I'm doing 16. A lot of my things are at 12, though. Instead of 12 or 14, I'm doing 16. Samantha's watching me. Oh, she off. Where'd she go? Oh, she's back. So I've just been out and about for 2 hours in the fucking hurricane. Oh, this is Maine. We don't get hurricanes. It's Maine. The hurricanes. I'm actually surprised it was bumped back up to a category 2 because of how north it is. I would expect the cooler waters to have the opposite effect on it. Where did that piece of chicken come from? There's a piece of chicken on the floor. I didn't get any chicken, did I? I don't think I got chicken. I did not get chicken. Where did that come from? Where did you unearth that holy mess? Warren Best is gonna eat it. Get back here and eat that chicken so I can win this bet. No, please. Actually, no. Please don't eat the chicken. God only knows where it came from. And now Chili's staring at me like, this chicken? I want chicken. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, which project is this? I'm almost done. Oh, shit. I bought new cat treats. And it said the only ingredient was minnow. So, cool, fish treats. What I was not expecting was them to be actual fish. They're just freeze-dried minnows. I was not expecting that. And it's kind of disgusting. At least Samantha eats them. Like, they're just straight up freeze-dried fish. It's kind of scary when your meal looks you in the eye. Except they have no soul, they're dead. But they still have eyes. You know, it's a stressful situation. When the guy in front of you is going like 10 under the speed limit and you still want to pass them or honk your horn at them, but there's also a cop behind you. So you can't really do much. You can't do anything about the guy going 10 under in front of you, and well, if you do, you probably get pulled over by the cop that is behind you. That's always fun. God damn, that was awful. I could have passed them, but I didn't. Because there was a cop behind me. But now I have the entire weekend off and can't do anything because weather. Because the weather sucks. Aquarius. I found my Aquarius necklace. I swear, if I get sick, I am blaming everyone at work. Okay, that's not true. Just this one guy at work. He started it. It's his fault. If I get sick, it's his fault. And he knows it. He's already apologized to many people because they're also coming down with it. Thank God. I won't be surprised if I did here. What's wrong with the feet? My God. Which layer am I on? I'm on that layer? What the fuck? Why is this, like, 10 times thinner than it usually is? Look, this is what it used to be. That's what it is now. It's like a heck of a lot thinner. What the fuck is with this branch? If I just, like, do that. And look. It's still a lot thinner than this. Like, what the fuck happened? Uh-oh, Samantha's coming. Go away, that's my food. Go away. Go away. No. Don't, hey. Don't even look at it. It's mine. Shit. I need to come up with stuff for my AMV. You know what I want? You know those crackers that come with cheese dip and a little tiny plastic thread stick that to smear the cheese onto the crackers? Those things. I want the Oreo ones like that. But we don't have that. And if we do, it's probably school snacks. So I probably shouldn't eat it. So I should probably go to the store and buy some. So I can eat it. I want Oreo dipped things. I don't know what they're called. I just know that they're in an yellow box. And they're like the cracker things. Everyone knows the cracker things. I'm bored. I've just been talking this entire time, along with eating potatoes. I wanted to eat the rest of my potatoes and watch TV. Do I want to watch TV? Or do I want to watch YouTube? I don't know what my TV remote is. I think it fell behind my nightstand. So you know what? I'm gonna go watch YouTube.